Normally, when you guys see me in this, when you guys see me in this blanket, it would normally be cold outside. But fuck that. We've got some nice weather ahead of us. I will need this though, because I am feeling under the weather a little bit, but that doesn't stop me from running my podcast, right? I mean, I the bloodcast doesn't stop. Not at all. But we are back, folks. And we are here with not only a guest tonight, a guaranteed guest, but more than one.
Welcome to the Bloody Wars Bloodcast. Fun, baby. Let the motherfucking games begin.
Bloody Wars Nation. This is JP Pitts, your host of the Bloody Wars Tournament, and welcome to another episode of the Bloodcast. Why is my banners black? You guys notice that? Why is it black? I don't like that at all. I'll fix it later on. But anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Bloodcast. Today is April 22nd, 2025. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, but that doesn't stop me from running this podcast. I've gotta stay away from people right now, but I'll be better before Sunday. Best believe it. And yeah, I'm glad to see everyone here. I'm glad to see that the Bloodcast still stands. Next week, folks, I've already made an arrangements with my special guest that was supposed to be on last week. He is actually coming in next week to make up for the absence that he made last week. But this is a new week, and this is the last Bloodcast before the main event, and that is Breaker's Revenge. What was I gonna say? And you guys know, every single time there's always gonna be a Bloodcast before the big events. There's gonna be a roundtable special coming towards your way. We're gonna see different Bloody Wars contenders coming into this stream. We're going to hear their thoughts about Breaker's Revenge. I got this one specific guy that is into Breaker's Revenge. He is going to be, I know damn well he's going to be entering for sure. All right, but before we get into a little bit more of that, I just want to quickly tell you guys, obviously you guys know that the Mortal Kombat 2 tournament has reached to its conclusion a couple of weeks ago. Again, huge shout outs to Uday Kumra and Headless Horseman Arcade for having us out there and running our tournaments the way we did. And it was a pretty good time. It was definitely a good time for sure. See? He even says, yeah. Anyways, I want to give a huge shout out to all the guys that came out to the Bloody Wars tournament. Our regulars, Norbert Vale, Israel Bahina, that wanted to come out, and our very own Lionel. I've got a new nickname for him. I got a new nickname for Lionel. It is officially gonna be Lionel, not related to Jerry Cantu. People keep asking. Every time I introduce some guys to Lionel, everyone's like, yo, is he related to Jerry? Like, is he with Jerry or something? Like Jerry Cantu? Like, yes, they have the same last name, but they're completely different people, not related at all. So, good times. But yeah, I mean, it was a good tournament either way. For like a week notice worth of advertisements out there, we've actually had like a handful of people, 12 people signing up for that tournament. pretty good tournament so far. And everyone had a good time. We saw, like I said, we had a group of people come in. First ever tournament run at the Hellas Horseman Arcade. I know last week on WrestleMania weekend, there was an FGC event out there running another tournament at that place. So 2 Sundays in a row of fighting game tournaments. That's pretty cool. Like I said, thank you, Uday, for having us out here. Your first place winner and current Bloody Wars champion, Johnny. He is your champion right here. So huge shout outs to him. He'll be on next week. Yes, next week to give us his thoughts on the tournament and how things went on his end. So that'll be cool to see. With that said, I know I have been slacking on this for a while. My apologies, but they are back, folks. There are new and freshly updated top 10 contender rankings. Now I did some heavy thinking, and I done some heavy research on my spare time, pulling up the overall records for all of our regular Bloody Wars guys. This is an interesting, and I do mean interesting, list right here. If you guys want to see the full list of all the overall rankings, you can go to my website in a couple of days, and I will have that released for you guys as soon as possible for the upcoming updated rankings. But we've got our freshly new top 10 contenders for the Bloody Wars tournament so far. And this can change. This literally can change this Sunday. So this piece of paper will be worth something before Sunday. Otherwise, it'll be trash. Before we begin, I just want to give honorary shout-outs, honorary mentions to, for this week, would be Israel Bahina. He really wanted to come out to Mortal Kombat 2. He was mistaken that the tournament will start at 5 instead of 3. So I know he's definitely going to come out to the next one for Breaker's Revenge. I cannot wait to see Israel back here. I don't know if he's going to make it tonight's podcast, but he will definitely be here in full force when it comes to Breaker's Revenge. Like I said, folks, this is a pretty interesting lineup of people. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. Let me pull up the chat real quick, see if people are tuning in. I know some people are. Hold on, let me get this. Yeah, he shout outs to Israel Bahina. I know he wanted to come out here. I see Damien Cordova in the green room waiting to make his appearance. Cool. We will get to him in a little bit. But anyways, but we've got a lot of people so far, folks. We've got Israel Bahina in here. All right, we are here. Starting off with number 10 in the Bloody Wars rankings. Holy shit. You got Norbert Vale sitting at number 10. Ouch. Ouch. I put him at least number 10 because, Norbert has been coming out to all of my events. He hasn't missed not one, I believe. And that's pretty cool. Kudos to Norbert Vale, but ouch. His overall record, should I even read his record? His overall record in the Bloody Wars tournament for 2025 is 5-6. He has some good matches though. He's been having beefs with our guy Lionel. Lionel has been doing pretty good in the fighting game scene, especially with retro games. He's doing pretty good. So huge shout outs to Lionel. And Norbert, I know you're coming out for this Sunday. I've already seen your Discord message. I know you're coming out here. It's only a matter of time of when you're going to destroy some people. And I know you are, which is why I'm scared. But you're barely surviving in my top 10 list. But I believe after, when Sunday comes, he'll come in full force, and he's getting higher than number 10. That's for sure. Next up at number 9. Who's at number 9? You got Norbert's best friend, Matthew Naja, sitting at number 9. So he made it to the Mortal Kombat 1 tournament, which is why he is sitting at number 9. His overall record from that tournament was 3-2, which is not bad at all, in my opinion. He came up pretty close with Placky. It was getting close to Jeff Lucas. I mean, he was so close to breaking that third place streak. And I've been informed not too long ago on Discord, according to Norbert Vale, that he is coming back. He is coming back this Sunday to play Breaker's Revenge. So, Matthew, if you're watching this, you better practice up, man. And I hope whatever you're doing to get rid of that third place curse of yours, you better get rid of it and get rid of it fast. Because my guys out there, they're coming in hard and they're coming in the fight. So I hope you're practicing, my friend. There was 3 times. We've got, for third place, he's got every single tournament. So he's attended to Tattoo Assassins. He's attended to WrestleMania and Mortal Kombat 1. All third place. That is fucking insane. So come in hard, Matthew. I have full faith in you, dude. Next up at number 8. So who we got and sitting at number 8? You got Headless Horseman Arcade Tournament, Dave, sitting at number 8. So yeah, his overall record from that tournament is 3-2 as well. He was making his debut for the Bloody Wars tournament at the Headless Horseman Arcade. I believe he lives close to Wheeling, and I believe that's one of the reasons why he made it out here. Big Mortal Kombat fan. I know he came out with some friends as well. So thank you guys so much for coming out here. I know you were not going to miss KI. A lot of that Headless Horseman Arcade roster is requesting for KI next. So we shall see. We shall see. Next up at number 7. Who do we got for number 7? You got your second. No, I had to switch that around. Wait. Yeah, I had to switch that around. You got Eddie Vale sitting at number 7. So came out for Street Fighter 6. He had a good tournament run. His overall record was 4-2. I don't need to get into some specifics. You guys seen him at the tournament. I hope we'll see him in Fight Fest, because that's when we're going to be releasing Street Fighter 6 again. Shout out to Fight Fest. But yeah, I can't wait to see you again, Eddie. This time, whenever you come out, we'll make sure that you're hidden and you'll be kept secret and anonymous away from Norbert. Whenever you want to make your surprise attempt in surprising Norbert once again. Next up at number 6. Who do we got for number 6? You got your second place winner for the Bloody Wars tournament at the Headless Horseman Arcade named Vince. Vince taking home second place. His overall record from that tournament was 5-2. Pretty good record from that tournament. He came in second place. Pretty good stuff. And yeah, I mean, GG's to Vince. I know he was practicing hard for this tournament. He was part of Dave's group. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Next up at number 5, who do we got? You got your former Bloody Wars champion, IGP Spirits, in the number 5. Still, Bloody Wars champion for Street Fighter 6. His overall record was 5-1 from that time. You guys should know. He should probably come out for Fight Fest for Street Fighter 6. I'm pretty sure of it. I know his sponsor, Kelvin, has been putting him through so many Street Fighter tournaments. He walked away with first place from C2E2 from that tournament. I know he's attending to Combo Breaker as well. So good luck to Spirit in achieving top 10 at least for Street Fighter 6, because there are some hungry players out there, at least for that game. Next up at number 4. Who do we got at number 4? You got your last champion from Mortal Kombat 1, Jeff Lucas, sitting at number 4. Didn't show up for MK2, but it's okay. Interesting facts, by the way. I don't know if I should mention this. But I guess, yeah, Jeff and Pete Hahn are working together now. So it's pretty cool to see that. Pretty cool to hear that. Jeff Lucas sitting at number 4. His overall record from that tournament was 5-1. It was from the Mortal Kombat 2 tournament. So Mortal Kombat 1, I should say. Sorry, my apologies. That was the last tournament held at Galloping Ghost Arcade. Hopefully we will see him more often. Next up at number 3, you got Street Fighter 6. I got Milk. You know, nothing has changed with him. Nothing has changed. I mean, they've got good records. That's why they're still standing at in the top rankings. His overall record is 6-2 from that tournament. So GG's, I got Milk. Next up at number 2, you got our very own Lionel, not related to Jerry Cantu. His overall record is 7-6. And let me tell you, folks, he's been an impressive force with these Bloody Wars tournaments. I mean, minus him attending to the grand finals in Blitz 99. He's been impressive all around. We got a chance to see what he's been capable of doing when it comes to Mortal Kombat, at least the OGs. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be attending to Breaker's Revenge this Sunday. Will he play? We'll see. Who knows? Next up at number 1, folks, who we got for number 1? You got your former Galloping Ghost Gamer of the Year, Chris Plackey, sitting at number 1. 5-6. That's pretty cool stuff. I mean, I should have put Lionel over there because he made Chris Plackey walk out of the tournament. I should have done that instead. But yeah, I mean, he's got the best record overall so far. His overall record is 8-6, has the most wins in the Bloody Wars tournament. So GG's to Chris. I hope whenever there's going to be a next Mortal Kombat tournament or Street Fighter 6, he's not going to walk away this time. I hope that won't be the case. But GG's, Plackey. Last up at the championship ranked, you got Johnny. You've got Headless Horseman Arcade Johnny with the Bloody Wars championship belt. Overall record 5-0, I believe, undefeated. Yeah, undefeated record of 5-0, which is why he's a champion. I don't know if he's going to attend to Breaker's Revenge or not. I don't know if he's going to attend to this Sunday, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. If not, there will be a new Bloody Wars champion. So that's what we've got for now. I've got a few people waiting in the green room, so I don't want to keep them waiting any longer. Let's get through the rest of the announcements. So yeah, folks, upcoming events. As you guys know, this Sunday is going to be Breaker's Revenge, April 27th at 3 p.m. Get your last admissions in, sign up, take down Stephen Lucas. Hopefully there will be someone that will fight Stephen Lucas and take him down. I don't know if he's going to make it in this Bloodcast. We will see. We'll see. Following that, folks, we've got Tekken 7 coming up at the Headless Horseman Arcade April 18th on Sunday. That's going to be a good event. Tekken 7, a little bit of a blast from the past type of tournaments. Pretty cool stuff all around. Heading back to Headless Horseman. And after that, on Memorial Weekend, we're heading to Combo Breaker. That's going to be a big fighting game tournament event coming up in the Chicagoland area. Pretty cool stuff. I cannot wait to see who's going to be attending there. I know I will for the Power Stone tournament. That'll be cool. And then after that, folks, on June, we've got our big event of the year. We've got Bloody Wars Fight Fest coming up, cooking up a storm Friday. Mortal Kombat 11 coming in. And then on Saturday the 21st, we've got Street Fighter 6. Then after that, to close out Fight Fest, we've got Tekken 8. Don't forget to sign up, folks. It's going to be at www.bloody-wars-tournament.com. Can't wait to see everyone over there. We've actually got a few people signing up so far, so pretty cool stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. And to start things off with the round table, let's bring up first, we've got Norbert Vale. What's going on, Norbert?
Hey, Josh, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my friend.
Okay, I only got a couple of minutes. I got about a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make this sweet.
Cool.
I got
What do
some
you got?
good news for you. Bad news if you're Stephen Lucas. I'm going to
Uh-oh.
be at the tournament this Sunday.
Oh shit. Okay.
And
Okay.
and-
Oh, there's more.
I'm not coming alone.
You're not coming alone. Are you bringing Michelle with you? We're bringing Nicole.
No, someone who we haven't seen in a while.
And who's that?
His name is Matthew Nasia.
Oh, Matthew Nasia's coming back. Awesome. How familiar is he with Breaker's Revenge?
He owns the game on the actual Neo Geo.
shit. Okay, well, he better be. Okay, if he owns the game, I better not see him in third place. Okay, I better not see him in third place. That's a fact. I'll literally. Go ahead.
But like I said, Steven, if you're watching this, be ready. Because you're not winning this. You're not winning this.
He's not winning this, huh?
He's not winning this.
Steven, you got to come out here and say something, dude. You got to now. But I know you got to get back to work, Norbert.
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming in here, and we
I
will
will
see you this.
Yep. I will see y'all on Sunday.
See you this
See
Sunday,
ya.
man. Take care.
Bye.
That was Norbert Vale, ladies and gentlemen. And coming up next, folks, we've got him sitting in the waiting room for a while. We've got Mr. Damien Cordova and Aiden. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's up? Here, go ahead and put that in.
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
Oh,
How you
cool.
doing?
So, doing all right. So real quick, man. I mean, I know you've got me and you have been. We've talked before the podcast has started, and I was a little bit devastated with the news, but it looks like you've got some people to represent you, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to Breaker's Revenge. I don't have anyone to cover my shift, so I won't be there. However, this man here will be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully to win his second Bloody Wars title.
For sure. And no, that's not going to be only Aiden. I know Devin's going to be there too, right?
Yes, absolutely. He's gonna be killing it with the commentary like he usually does, and
For sure.
yeah, he's definitely gonna be there alongside Lionel. Actually,
Okay.
he's like right here.
Who's washing their clothes? I'm gonna kick their ass.
See, and there's his Hank Hill.
Okay.
We're on the Bloodcast right now. That's
Devin?
Devin right there. So hello. We got
Cool, man.
earbuds in, so he can't hear you.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I mean, no, it's cool that you're here. I mean, you're here to support the Bloodcast. It's cool. But I know you're even though you're not gonna be there physically, you're gonna be there in spirit.
Yes, I will
but
be there
you're
in
not-
spirit. I will definitely be watching and wishing everyone good luck and all that good stuff.
You're rooting for your
Yep.
family as well to take home the belt too. So
Yes,
I'm
but I
just curious.
expect to see a damn show.
for sure. I'm just curious. I've been seeing what's it called? I've been seeing a lot of flapping the gums with Stephen Lucas regarding Breaker's Revenge. Are you confident to say that Aiden Cordova or anyone from the Cordova family can take down Stephen Lucas?
Yes.
Let me just say this.
Flat out, yes.
Let me just say this. Aiden's already beaten me a couple of times,
Okay.
and Steven hasn't beaten me once.
Okay.
What's that tell you?
All right, fair enough. We'll leave it as that. Well, how about you can just tell him I was gonna bring him up. Well, Stephen Lucas is in. Stephen Lucas, I'm pretty curious to see what he has to say because I know Norbert's gonna be there, Matthew's gonna be there, Israel will be there, and everyone wants Stephen to not make it into the grand finals, especially with how.
Well, see, the thing is, he's been claiming this whole time that this is his game, But yeah, I mean now it's time to put your money where your mouth is, dude.
Exactly. Now that
And
we've
I
got
wish I could be there. I wish I could be there to say this in person.
okay, so let's say Stephen Lucas does attend, like let's say he does make it to the grand finals. Who could we expect to make it in there as well?
I mean, I gotta say, there's three people that I could definitely see up there. This guy right here is one of them. Norbert's a hell of a player, and I mean, with Naja owning the game, I mean, Matthew Naja definitely. So I mean, those three are my picks.
Okay, so just to confirm everything that you just said, based off of the roster and how confident we are at this game, you're pretty much saying, Steven, there's no chance in hell you're gonna make it in Breakers Revenge. That's what you're saying. All right, well, how about you tell him yourself, because he is actually in the green room, and then he is gonna make his appearance right now, Mr. Crimey Kid, Steven Lucas.
No chance, huh? No chance whatsoever.
You've been quiet, man. I've been expecting a promo sometime soon. So, yeah.
Well, I did cut a promo at the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Okay,
as I was leaving the event, you want me to do another one?
We need an official video promo for Breakers Revenge. We want to see. You want to see
another promo film? Maybe I should. See some more. I got to find the proper location to set the camera and Yammer in front of it.
Cool. But, I mean, other than that, what are your thoughts for this Sunday? Damien's not going to come out. I mean, we've already heard that Norbert, Matthew, Aiden, and Devin, and Israel Bahina guaranteed going to come out, play hard. What are your thoughts on that?
I heard.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Norbert Vale said it was bad news for me. We'll see. I've been playing Breakers Revenge on the Fightcade and trying, although there's not very many players actively playing the game versus Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, I'm having to, play against a computer who is just as brutal and relentless.
For sure. So what can we expect from you this Sunday?
The fact of the matter is, I'm back for, I guess I could say, finally, the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter returns to the Bloody Wars tournament. After how long has it been? What was the last tournament I was in? I think it was Third Strike, probably.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Well, too many daggum conflicts. And now I'm coming back to the arcade because I got more than just Blade Wars to worry about. Much of my scores are getting taken. And,
I've been noticing that. So
I'm having to replay Biomechanical Toy, Blues Journey, Top Hunter, Ryan Cathy, which the score I submitted back in last June was higher than the one that's in there now, but for some reason, they didn't accept it. And didn't tell me why. Strategy X, another one. There's still Piranha. There's Sky Skipper. What else is there? A bunch.
For sure. It sounds like
relentless. We got all these newcomers too.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ben Falls is coming in hot.
He's going after the classic games, but I've had to set my challenge card to the side because the challenges are not as important right now because I'm losing so much ground on a bunch of other things. It sucks.
How do you? I'm getting back to Damien real quick. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. So, we've been seeing Steven and Norbert and all these other guys, at least from our end, coming in, putting in some scores. When can we see you put in something in the arcades?
Well, you can actually expect to see me coming in pretty soon. I just been working out some life stuff, and yeah, just expect to see me come in and try to go for the score that I have been going for. Now that the game is repaired, so yeah, you can expect to see more of me trying to go for that world record.
What's
Okay.
surprising is no one has gone after James White Street Fighter EX2 score.
Well, the thing is, so the reason why no one, I mean, is haven't been active. Not too long ago, the Galloping Ghost is converting it into a 2-in-1 cabinet with Street
Oh,
Fighter
okay.
EX plus 1 and 2. Which brings me to my next question, Damien. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching the Monday Mystery stream, but a couple weeks ago, Street Fighter 6, no, excuse me, I wish. Street Fighter EX
Street Fighter
plus
EX2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And we lost
I
it.
was streaming for that one. I was watching that one. So yeah, I didn't stay out for the whole thing, but yeah, I think that might be another sport that I go after.
Cool. Awesome. Have you ever played those two games ever in your lifetime? Street Fighter EX and EX plus 2?
I played all three.
Okay. What are your thoughts on that?
They're actually pretty fun. There's just it's a little different because you have the whole 3D where you you can kind of shift. So it's like you can kind of sidestep too. So yeah, that's a little different from your typical 2D Street Fighter game. But yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. It sounds like you're having a good time with that game. What are your Steven, have you thought about playing that new game yourself?
Well, if it's there, then I'm going to try it. Yes.
Okay.
The character I would use, I mean, Ken doesn't. The moves don't seem to be perfectly or don't seem to match up. I'm like trying to do the tornado kick and it doesn't fire. You know, I do the same button combination and it's been the same for every Street Fighter game that's ever been produced. So I'm like trying to figure out why is it not doing the same things, because this is the same character. The moveset hasn't really changed much.
Okay. I'll say this: the controls are a little bit of an acquired taste. That I'll say that much about the EX games. It seems a little different. So I know what you're talking about.
I do have to ask. I do have to bring this up since you're here.
Who? Oh my Jesus Christ! If I see that shit one more time, dude. Yeah, what about it, Steven? What about it? Did you actually turn, like, was that a T20 belt from 2020 and then it just changed it to that?
I just stuck something over top. I mean, it'll come off. I mean,
when did you do this?
When did I do this? Last month. I mean, I had to come up with an April Fool's prank. This is what I came up with, and I thought it was pretty natural.
Bloody Blocks battles.
And good grief, the Google Gemini AI came up with a pretty good graphic. I told it what I needed, and it generated the perfect graphic of bloody Tetris.
Don't say that.
Falling into a pit.
Don't
it was
say that
awesome.
Shit. Don't say that shit anymore. Anyways, but buddy, okay, let me just
What
say
do you want me to say, columns or Pollo instead?
I am good. But what I was going, so like you use ChatGPT pretty much to make that?
Google Gemini.
Oh, is it like AI or something?
It's Google's AI. I mean,
okay.
I had to. Well, it was quicker to do it that way than go digging through the internet and see if somebody created some deviant art that's not watermarked.
You probably went the easier route doing that.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's hard. I mean, I can design a background, but that's not in like seconds.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
instantaneously produced. It took a
so
few tries, but I got the perfect one. Go ahead.
what do you like? What are you showing that off for? What are you trying to accomplish here for today?
What? Showing off the belt? I mean,
Yeah,
I thought you'd like to see it in the flesh or in the metal or all of its shiny
virtually.
glory.
I'm good, thank you. But
I mean, Claudio Capello's up there. I don't know if he'll be at Blade Wars tournament, but he might be defending that championship.
okay. I I don't I don't know how to feel about this, Steven. I really don't know. I mean, that's something. You know what? If I'm feeling like we're not doing fighting games anymore, I might consider that. But hell no, never in a million years.
Are you
I
kidding
mean,
me?
it's
Jose would
awesome
be
for
all
making
over
mind
that.
games.
What's that?
It's awesome
So
for
are you
mind
kidding me?
games.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, are you kidding me? Jose would be all over that.
Oh, I know he would. Damn right he will. I'm wondering where the hell's Jose at. I'm expecting as soon as you display the blocks belt, I'm expecting him to like just appear out of nowhere, just like how
You know, I
Jim-
had to twist his arm to have him play Arcade Wars when Tetris was the game of the month.
Oh no, I would. Did he? Did he?
I
put in
had
some
to
score on
twist.
that?
I had to twist his arm to make him put in a score when it actually came up as the Arcade Wars game of the month.
Okay, yeah, and that brings me up to this real quick. I have actually give me a second here. Because there's a new project that I'm coming out with. I mean, I've been talking to some arcades about this. I want to get your inputs on this. So, as you guys are like, some of you guys already know this, but I think around May, One Up Arcade out in Brisbane, they're closing down their arcade soon.
Yeah, that's
And
sad.
yeah, and based off of that, I'm pretty sure Arcade Warfare is going with it too, which is why I have
And they had their
been
scoreboard too. They
yeah,
just
for
had it
sure.
for a few months.
Which is why I have developed a new and improved version of Arcade Wars that I call Arcade Warfare. So pretty much you guys can go onto my website if you want. You can just go into the website and on top of the home page you can see like the options where it says Arcade Warfare. Once you click on that, you're going to get like an idea and like get a test run on how the website works. You're able to submit your scores, submit the game that you want, depending on what game the Bloody Wars Arcade Warfare chooses. It's pretty much of what Arcade Wars is doing. We're just pretty much saving that website, if you will. So,
Well,
how does it feel? What's up?
We also need other arcades in this thing, and some
Right.
have resisted. I mean, I've bugged certain people, and they banned me from their site because I bugged them too much, trying to get them in. But yeah, go. We
So
need
here's
more-
what it would look like. Pretty
Go
much,
ahead.
this is from my website right here. So this
Yeah.
is unreleased yet, but this is what it will look like. You've got like the ranks, average score, and then the top score from each arcade. Let's say, for example, or this is just an example, Mortal Kombat. Search up the game. Whichever arcade has the Mortal Kombat game will be listed down here. Either referees or other arcade staffs will be able to submit their scores. Obviously, you got the rules over here, so on and so forth. But this is just the prototype of what I've been working on.
Now,
Not
did
bad.
you design that graphic?
Oh, I
Who drew-
pretty much designed everything.
Okay, so because you did that from scratch. If you did that from scratch, that's pretty good.
Thank you. So what do you guys think about that? I want to hear Damien's opinion first.
I'm down, definitely. So, question though, is that based on like world records, or you just submit your scores?
You're able to submit your score. So you're able to submit your score based off of the game that you're playing. Now, if you want to put that towards Orchid, that's up to you. I'm thinking that would be like an optional thing for you to do. But as far as like world records go, I mean, it doesn't require you to get a world record or whatever. You just put in a score. It's pretty much competition with other arcades virtually on that website, if you will. Trying to get
I'm down.
yeah, so like
you?
top three scores. So the top three scores, you need 3 scores from different people in each arcade to qualify. And whoever has the biggest average score from that arcade pretty much wins the whole arcade warfare game for that month.
Well, the other matter is, encouraging people to participate. And Galvin Ghost of late, it's been hard to get 3 people to participate. And it's like there's no real incentive to enter. The other arcades have all the incentive in the world because they want to show up Galvin Ghost.
Right, but I mean, this is good advertising for other arcades as well, right?
Right.
I mean, because they're trying to get their arcades out there too, and we care about other arcades. That's why we're doing some Bloody Wars is at Headless Horseman. We did one from Mortal Kombat 2. We're doing Tekken 7 over there. I'm reaching out to Scott Lambert right now. So yeah, we're pretty much reaching out. So doesn't hurt to get other people.
One more question.
Go ahead.
Now for that scoring there, if you score for one arcade, are you locked into that arcade, or if you go to another one to submit a score, how does that work?
So are you asking about how
Let's
does it
say
work?
Jamie Tibbetts shows up at Galvin Ghost, puts in a score for the game, and then does it over at Underground Retrograde, and then does it at Headless Horseman. Which one counts?
I get what you're saying. So I guess whenever you if you put in a score first, so like I'll use that example. So let's say Jamie Tibbetts puts in, a score from Galloping Ghost Arcade first, right? If he decides to go over to Underground Retrocade and puts in a higher score at that arcade, that score that he got first at Galloping Ghost Arcade is gone and has been transferred over to Underground.
Oh,
okay.
So
the highest score for whichever arcade.
The higher score goes to that arcade.
You know, that's interesting because I don't think that's ever been done before during One Up Arcade's website before. I don't think that's ever been done.
No, it's Mossy's regularly puts in scores on Underground, but he doesn't put in a score for Galloping Ghost.
Right, because
he's one arcade.
Right, because he's helping his local arcade out. That makes sense. But no, this is very interesting.
Do that for a stunt.
For sure. I mean, I don't think that's. Yeah, I mean, I think that's how this would work. I mean, that's funny that you mentioned that because, like I said, I don't think that's ever been done. Would that be something that would be a concern? I mean, I don't know. Only time will tell. I mean, that's why we got to reach out to other arcades to see if they're on board.
Yeah.
Headless Horseman would be on standby because it's a new arcade. They just opened up, and they don't got like a regular. They only got regulars right now, so we'll wait on them. But like, let's say, I don't know. Let's say we come to a conclusion where, we've done all the games. Like we're pretty much trying to gather up all the arcades out in the world. We can do internationally too, that have the same games as all of us, so that way we have something to compete in.
Yeah,
and if for sure, and I mean that's a lot of if you think about it, that's like a lot of times, that's a lot of phone calls to make, but it'll be worth it because not only you've got like the international people out there overseas, like arcade club or whatever, but like you've got some you got some people like the Garcade and like Underground Retrocade and Prince, even, games that are local to them, the popular ones, at least the classics, We'll start off with the classics first. And not too long ago, actually, I've developed a similar coding for my website where instead of you putting in scores, we can add in racing games, and we can track down the times, average time for each arcade, So something like that to think about.
Yeah. That's the styles, yeah.
But I think some of the fighting games too, they have them actually by time. I forget which ones
Audio's
off the top of my head. Well, like Power
slow.
Stone.
There we go.
Well, yeah, like Power Stone. That's it's based on time and not score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if we were to do like a racing game, it would be based off of time and how little the time is. If you're in a race, obviously, if you're in a racing game, the shortest time, the higher the score, pretty much. But we're cooking up some stuff, folks. I'm really excited about this. I mean, this is a project that I've been working on for a while. I mean, I wouldn't want to like, I'm putting this out there now, but like, I'll do most of the talking to all the other arcades. But yeah, this is something cool that I brought up in mind. But yeah, I mean, as far as, Breaker's Revenge, it looks like there's not a lot of people in the green room. So I guess before we wrap things up, this Sunday for Breaker's Revenge, Steven Lucas, are we going to see the Bloody Wars Championship belt wrapped around your waist?
I hope so.
You hope so?
Let's see. Who's the champion? I forgot his name. It's Johnny.
His name is Johnny Galvin.
Johnny Galvin. So I gotta know who the champ is when I cut my promo. Is he gonna be there?
That's undetermined.
Undetermined. So we're gonna have another. We could possibly have another new Bloody Wars champion not show up to defend the belt.
Yeah.
Johnny Galvin, if you're listening to me, you better show your face at the Galvin Ghost with that belt wrapped around your waist, because I am tired of champions not showing up to defend their titles and then getting stripped. Because if you want to be a champion, you got to act like a champion. You got to perform like a champion, not a paper champ. If you're just winning the belt and doing nothing with it, you're just a paper champ, as far as I'm concerned. Show some guts. Show that you deserve to keep that belt around your waist, not just to be a participation trophy winner. Got that?
Yeah, Steven Lucas. Woo!
Go off.
Yeah. That was the best call out I've ever heard on this Bloodcast. Take some notes, folks. Take some notes. All right. Damien, I don't know if you're going to pull what Steven just pulled, but what do you have to say to the champion?
You're in for an uphill battle, son.
Okay.
Short and
That's
sweet.
Nice. And regarding, Steven, I honestly, man, I really hope you win this belt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times, on the Mondays, people are just like, oh, we got to see other people take down Steven Lucas. But like, honestly, if you were to become Bloody Wars champion, I mean, I don't think the media will not be ready for you, man. Let's just say that. Let's just put it at that.
Anytime I've got a belt around my waist, they're not ready for me.
No, they're not. No, they're not at all. Oh my God, that's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait to see this event.
By the way,
what's up?
That's not all. I got best of 7 challenges I want to issue too.
Uh-oh, let's hear it.
Who do I want to face in my next best of 7 challenge? How about Andrew Iwasco?
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. What's your beef with him?
Well, we've been at each other's. We've been fighting over scores for how many years now? I mean, during the year when I won the Gamer of the Year, it was like me versus Andrew. I got to beat Andrew. I got to beat Andrew. I got to beat Andrew if I'm ever going to wear the belt. So I have worn the belt. Andrew wore it again, which I actually cheered for him having it a second time. He probably should have had it a third time. But he's going after my scores again. And a lot of my scores, all of a sudden, even games have lied dormant for years. He's going after those scores because I have them. I think it's well overdue that I have a best of 7 challenge against Andrew Iwasco because I said earlier I wanted to run the gauntlet of all the Gamers of the Year on best of 7 challenges. Run the gauntlet. I beat James White first. He's the Gamer of the Decade. He's Jimmy 6 belts. I guess the 6-pack. So, if I can beat James White, I can beat any of the Gamers of the Year. And I want to see if I can beat all of them.
All of them? Even Pete
All of
Hahn?
them. Even Pete Hahn.
Oh, shit. Dropping the
Pete Hahn, Andrew Iwasco, Jamie Timmons, Chris Plackey. Fred DeHart will never accept. He was the very first one I've challenged to a best 7. He said it wasn't civil.
Okay. Oh my God. All the Gamer of the Years out there, he's putting you guys on blast. Just so you guys know, in case if you guys are watching the stream, you guys better be ready for Steven because I'm not. Holy shit. Okay.
It's fun entertainment for all the people who watch the Galloping Ghost streams.
Yeah, let's keep it going. I love
it. It's exciting.
Yes, sir. All right. Damien, what do you have to say regarding Breaker's Revenge before we wrap things up?
You know what? I wish everyone the best of luck. I plan to see a hell of a show. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't be there in person, but I'll be there in spirit.
Okay.
And I will be there for Tekken 7.
All right. Yes, Tekken 7 is going to be an awesome one. So I can't wait to see everybody over there. Steven, I don't think you've ever been to Headless Horseman, have you?
No. Unfortunately, it's way on the north side. And
yeah,
it's been hard for me to get into the Galloping Ghost because demands on my time have been a little on the extreme side. And like, where's my me time to practice? I mean, I just happened to walk in the door and you're streaming.
For sure.
And I was going to pull out the arcade stick and start practicing Breaker's Revenge before I had to go to bed.
So
that'll be a sweet.
I've never been to Headless Horseman.
All right, well, coming up.
Wait a minute, he had a question. What was it?
I've never been to Headless Horseman myself.
You know
JP,
what?
How is it?
It's in Wheeling.
I was gonna say, yeah. So I was gonna say it's a pretty good arcade. For some arcades that are just looking to get like a big get-go, like a big start, they're launching their arcades. It's a really good arcade. And they've got a lot of space to work with, That's like pulling the second floor of the Galloping Ghost soon. It's their room, the arcade room is huge. They've got a lot of space to work with. Their party room is insane, which is the place where we're going to be hosting Tekken 7. It's insane. You guys are going to love it once you guys make your visits out there.
It's like Galloping Ghost needs a sister location now until the second floor gets built. And the third. And the cat's trying to get my headset off. Good grief.
For sure. But till then, we'll just stick with Tekken 7. You guys can see it for yourselves or come over there at your spare time. But I'd say I had a good time.
All right.
Nice.
Maybe the
All right.
maybe the
Well,
stars and the moon will align in such a way where I can make my way up there. Or, gosh, the smiley. We get to see the smiley face at 5:30 in the morning on the 25th.
mhm,
The moon, Saturn, and Venus make a smiley face in the sky.
for sure. All right. Well, I mean, till then, folks, I mean, Sunday is going to be a big day. So I'll let you guys warm up and get back at it with your practicing. Steven, I expect you
right.
over there Sunday. And then Aiden and Devin, be prepared to lock in and lock in hard. And
I'm
Damien,
gonna be
enjoy
there
the
for
show.
3 days, so I don't have to worry about driving back Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
I'll be enjoying it from work.
awesome, man. All right. Well, I'll take care, guys. I'll see you guys on Sunday. And yeah, have a good night.
See ya.
All right. Take care. That was damn. Oh my god. Now I gotta make a post on what Stephen Lucas has said. That's gonna be cool. All right, coming up next, folks, we've got the Breakers Revenge tournament pre-show coming up on Sunday, 1 p.m. sharp. Make sure you get your tickets in so you guys get a chance to see Catherine Posey do her thing. Making a return too. So yeah, I mean, we're excited to have her on board. And yeah, it's gonna be some cool stuff. I'm gonna pull up stream summary out right now and see who we're gonna send you guys over to. To those of you who are live on Twitch or watching the stream on Twitch, we're gonna be sending you guys over to. If I can get this up. Nope, same category. You know what? I'm gonna try something new. Real quick. I'm gonna try something I've never done before. Hold on. Same category. No. All right. Because I am a big fan of this game now, and I want people to have the same energy towards this game as much as I do. I don't know why not a lot of people are playing it now. This is freaking ridiculous. So weird. All right, we're gonna send you guys over to. That's a weird name. We're gonna send you guys over to Vanilla Leche, I guess, who was playing Marvel Rivals. That's right, folks. You guys need to play some Marvel Rivals. And this person is playing Magneto. Pretty cool character, if you ask me. Tune in next time for this Sunday at the Galloping Ghost Arcade for Breakers Revenge. Until next time, this is JP Pitts from the Bloody Wars tournament. We will see you guys this